Okay, so I saw this on Twitter and it was just something about the 2010s kind of era pop music. And somebody said, worst era of music, 0% artistry and 100% cheap EDM music. And I co-sign this. I 100% agree on this. I made a video and I don't remember which video I was kind of talking about this in, but I mentioned this opinion somewhere and I've said this for a long time. I hate this era of the 2010s. So basically the early 2010s, think about like 2010-ish through 2015. And think about Usher's Raymond vs. Raymond album, which I listened to. One of my friends loves it. Only good songs were Mars vs. Venus, Pro Love, or maybe two other songs. The album is just aged so poorly. Think about, Rihanna's EDM moments, which have actually kind of aged decently in comparison, but like Only Girl in the World, Where Have You Been? I think it's good for those time. I don't really listen to those songs a whole lot now, so those are examples. I think Sia Titanium kind of fits the bill. Taylor Swift, I Knew You Were Trouble. I told my friends this the other day. I hate that record, and they were shocked, but I just never really went for that record in particular. And yeah, I mean, cute for the time, but it's just aged absolutely awfully. So I just don't love the era. I just don't love the era, and I will keep saying that. I don't know how people are nostalgic for that time. And so it's not all bad, everything that came out of the era. There was better songs than others, I will say, and everything. People making whole albums around it, I think, was kind of ridiculous. I think people were thinking, let's make something for the time. They weren't thinking about the longevity. And I'm glad certain artists went against that. You think about Beyonce, she didn't do that with 4. We got classics on there, Love on Top, 1+1, I'm tired of that song to even mention it. Party was great, for example. End of Time, School and Life. You had Mariah with her Me I Am Mariah album, which I thought was good. She said she didn't want to do that. We got good stuff like You Don't Know What to Do, Make It Look Good, etc. And we even had Laura Pure Heroin, which she's not R&B artist, she's more alternative, but I like what she did with Pure Heroin, for example. So yeah, I'm just talking about that specific subgenre of music in the 2010s. Not all 2010s music was bad, and more so the first half of it. And also Ariana Grande Break Free 8, so I can never be talking about that gem of a song. Let me know what you guys think down below. Do you agree with me? And let me know what the worst era of music is in your opinion. It can be an era you lived through. It doesn't necessarily have to be. And let's continue that conversation. But I 1000% co-sign this. So I wanted to say that.